Alright guys, about to do a league race, and there's been a lot of field of view issues for some people. Somebody comes out of the pits. This is a practice session that we have set up. I just want to go over a few things that we can do. If you hold, first I'd like to start off with Alt K. You notice how the rear view mirror has an outline and everything else has an outline. You could move everything. I moved that black box to there. You can move your F keys to there. It stays in the same spot. It's better than when you want to adjust tires and stuff. It's not over here where the default is. My flags pop up here. I just want to move this down a little bit in my rear view, probably a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna move this down. Yeah, there we go. Move that up here, my rear view, down a little bit, and I'll have to, since I changed that, my flag will be moved, so I'll have to change that again. Might play with this during the race to get it in a better field of view, so I don't have to look up and down to get better. Another thing I'd like to show you is your F9 is one of the basic adjustments you can do to your car that makes a lot better for driving. This one, the driving FOV, field of view, stock is around 75 to 78. Now, when you're racing, you won't be able to see anything on your left or right. Like, you won't even see your mirrors. A lot of drivers can't run their mirrors because of...
Hey, Gary.
See if we turn those guys off.
Cody's doing a video in the pit right now since it was so dead on setting field of view and mirrors and all that, as he's going to put on the page, so just don't come in.
There it is. F9 changes your cameras, back to what I was saying. When you look left and right, you'll be able to see on your sides. But I have mine backed all the way up to 100, where it cuts off that little bit, but that's all I need. I need this window here. As I pull, put it first, as I pull up next to this car, you can see it in the rear view mirror, and you can see it right there in that corner. So that gives you that much more to know where that guy is at. You can still see his tire, you can see his wing, and he's right there. And then I have my mirrors on my left set so I can be pretty far away from him, not that close, and still be able to see him. There's the rear end. That's where I like it. That's how I know he's there. He's got about a car length to move if he drifts up a little bit. I do enjoy this view here. You're able to see on the right when somebody's passing. You can adjust this view here where you can be all the way up while you're looking, but then you can kind of peek over the shoulder there. Now I can remember where, I think that was, I might just move that one a little. No, I like that back there. So you see my right flickered a little bit because I changed that, but there's this here tells me which mirror I'm adjusting. You can adjust the right side or the left side. See that move? And right side. I haven't really played with the right side because not been able to at the moment, but that changes how far it looks off your back corner. And rear, you can change. I have it so I basically can look at the driver's helmet when they're behind me. It gives me a better heads up when they're gonna pass me, because if I can see their helmet, that means I know they're gonna pass me and they're gonna go left or right, and at that point I'll know they're passing me. I do have in the settings of iRacing, in the files, you can probably Google that. I can't tell you on OBS. I mean, I can, but I'm not prepared to do that. That's just off the top of the head. Um, I changed my spotter distance to from 1 foot to about probably 2.5 feet. So even though I'm behind somebody, it says that there's a car low, but I'm used to him actually telling me exactly where. Some of these lights I need to be shown. And you just hit Alt K and they stay there. I'm going to hit Alt K again and probably move this here. It's not really important, but instead of looking way out here, yeah, just different. I'm running one screen because when I have two screens. I use the other one for my streaming purposes, but it varies between 3 screens and 1 or 2. But if you're running one, I suggest running your F9 field of view, driving field of view, around 100. Like it can go, you can sit all the way back and you can actually see everything, but that gives me tunnel vision, and you'll be able to see majority of it, but that's not for me. I do enjoy this one here. It's nice and close. Be able to see on your left and right. That's the main thing. Situational awareness will go up higher because I ran my first season with this league way at 70, and it was just guesswork when people were next to me, and I kept looking left and right, and it's really sketchy to do that going 200 plus miles an hour. But that's one of the best adjustments you can probably make. The other one is if you go on this screen and you hit Control 12, this one comes up, and if you really want a close-up of your car, W does this, S does this, A does this as I'm in the stands, and then D goes back. So that's one of the main easier controls to use when you're trying to take photos. Zoom is somewhere over here, I just don't remember which one exactly it is. But those are my favorite. And then Control 12 to go out of it. But those are my favorite adjustments under that F9. And now that you adjusted the driving field of view in this car, it'll be different in the tin tops. You'll be sitting way far back. So after adjusting it, you're going to have to adjust it again in each car to your liking, but it'll help you. But that's all. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope this helps.